My friend, for me, driving is not just a movement. It is a dance, a slow, intimate caress of the road. I do not drive the modern machines. No, they have no soul. I drive only the best classics, the ones with history in their curves, with fire still beating in their engines. They whisper stories of a time when beauty was not a function, but an art. Each one is a work of art, with a personality all its own. They have a presence, a charisma that modern cars simply can't match. When you slide into the driver's seat of a classic, you feel a connection to history, a sense of timeless elegance. The roar of the engine, the feel of the road beneath the tires, it's an experience that awakens the senses. It's about the craft, the design, the passion that went into creating something truly special. Driving a classic is an act of appreciation, a celebration of automotive excellence. It is about the thrill of the open road, the freedom, the adventure. Some people chase speed and technology, but for me, it is about the soul of the machine. The beauty of the design, the pure pleasure of driving a legend. So, when you see me on the road, understand this. I am not just driving. I am experiencing a piece of history, a work of art in motion. And, my compadre, it is always a journey worth savoring.
Come on down to Fairhope, Alabama, a quiet little town where the sun warms the porches, the diner serves up the sweetest pie, and laughter carries across the fields. Folks here know your name, and if you're lucky, Benny and the gang will slide you a milkshake and a smile. But Fairhope's charm has a shadow. Some call it bad luck. Others call it history. Kids vanish, and the swamp keeps its secrets close. Crows circle the tree line, watching as though they know what's coming. Outsiders in dark glasses whisper about meteors, but old-timers say the land itself remembers. It's the kind of place where joy and dread walk hand in hand, where silence creeps in just as fast as laughter fades. Fairhope welcomes you. Stay a while, but don't stray too close to the swamp. Join us at Bearklaw's story room. We always have room for a lost soul.
You can't hide. Come here. You can't hide from me. I want your soul. No one can hear the scream here.
In the summer heat, shimmered above the dirt road leading to the borderlands. Dust rose with each wagon wheel, mingling with the smells of roasting meat, campfire smoke, and horse leather. The traders' camp sat at the crossroads, a scatter of colorful tents, merchant stalls, and the ever-present music of barter. A tall, broad-shouldered barbarian stood beside a cart of bundled hides, his scarred hands trading furs for coin. His wife, a druid with auburn hair bound in wild braids, gently inspected baskets of herbs and dried fruit offered by a merchant. Their son, bow slung across his back, hovered nearby, 16, eager-eyed and restless. He tested the weight of an axe at the blacksmith stand, but never strayed too far from his parents. They had come to trade the spoils of their hunt, bear hides, deer pelts, and fox furs. Their work was honest, but the boy's sharp gaze wandered off into the western road, where rumors spoke of greater dangers and greater rewards. Across the camp, two elves arrived with the grace of practiced riders. The male, a cleric, bore a polished staff carved with runes of protection. He sought a place to raise a shrine to the god of safe travels and fertile farmlands. His cousin, a proud paladin clad in light armor that gleamed beneath the summer sun, walked beside him. She carried herself with a solemn strength, but her eyes softened when she spoke of her faith. The pair bartered for travel supplies, hard bread, oats for horses, and sturdy cloaks against the border winds. Yet both paused when they overheard whispers near the ale tent. Work to the west, at the keep. Bandit raids, monster sightings, danger near the borderlands. And then came the dwarves. Three sisters, clad not in finery but in travel-worn gear, each carried a weapon at her belt. The eldest, a rogue, kept her hood drawn low, eyes flicking from coin purse to coin purse. The middle sister, a wizard, held a staff capped with a shard of crystal, muttering to herself about spells she might try. The youngest, a sorcerer with sparks of arcane energy in her fingertips, grinned at the chaos of the market as though it were made for her. All three bore a crest painted onto leather, carved into belt buckles, even scratched into their daggers. A red rose wrapped in a yellow ribbon, cradled in a crescent moon. It was their mark, their promise to the world, the Rose Moon Gang. They came asking for scouting work, eyes sharp for any opportunity. And the keep to the west sounded like exactly the sort of proving ground they had hoped for. It began with overheard words, The keep to the west seeks hands. The captain of the guard pays well for any who can fight, scout, or heal. The barbarian father leaned in, listening. His son's eyes gleamed with unspoken yearning. The druid mother sighed, knowing adventure had finally caught them. The elves glanced at one another, silent agreement passing between them. A shrine needed protection, and a land beset by danger needed their faith. The dwarven sisters smirked. Work at a keep meant coin, risk, and recognition. Exactly their kind of business. That evening, as the sun painted the camp in amber and crimson, the 8 adventurers found themselves gathered at the same fire, bowls of stew in hand, the western road stretching dark and mysterious before them. By chance, or perhaps by fate, they were bound together, first-level heroes at the edge of the borderlands, where danger promised to forge them into legends. Click the A button to continue your journey and wait for the next load screen.
So, are we really going to the arcade today?
Yeah, I've got enough quarters for Space Invaders.
Me too. I want to try that new pinball machine.
Well, hello. Welcome to my bookstore. I'm Bearklaw. I have another story about to start. Get comfy and enjoy.
You ever been in a town where everybody knows your name and your business? Less than 1,000 people live here. Best job you can get pays 50 grand, and that's if you own the damn place. We got a couple bars, some pool joints. Every now and then, there's a street party. Whole town shows up, whether you're invited or not. My name's Bannard. Beanie, if you ain't my mama. I do the breakfast shifts at the Fifth Ave Diner, then straight to Johnny's Gas and Beer for the night run. Mornings, I sling hash browns. Evenings, I ring up smokes and gas. Once Cherry clocks in, I head out back, tinker with cars. It ain't glamorous, but it gets me by. Hot. Muggy. Mosquitoes thick enough to punch. Same as every Thursday night. Sometimes the high school kids hang around, hoping someone buys them beer. I mean, if they ever asked, I'd do it. $10 for a 12-pack, easy money. But they never do. Not yet, anyway. Now, the stoners, that's a whole different thing. They're good for business. When the munchies hit, we sell out of chili fries and chocolate milk real quick. Hell, Johnny don't mind. He lights up more than me, and he lives just down the road. Just another Thursday night. Same as the last, but I swear, you can always feel it in your bones when something's about to change. Mornings ain't really my thing, especially when you've been up half the night chasing mosquitoes and stoners. Shirt test? Passable. Smells like fryer oil and old weed. But what doesn't? Yup. Basement, under the gas station. Rent's cheap. Water pressure's not bad either. It's Friday morning harvest rush. The one time this town actually feels alive. Miss Carla's already got the papers out. Makes her own crossword puzzles, you know that? And they're brutal. That's new. Poor little guy looks like he wants out of there more than I do. Great. Storm's coming. Knew that zapper was a sign.
Well, good morning, sunshine. Glad you could bless us with your presence at this holy hour.
Here we go.
30 minutes late, Benny. That's a new not a good one. Get cleaned up. Get your ass on the grill. Mike and Jerry on their way. We already 3 orders behind. Did you hear that lightning? Ain't no joke out there. Could be a bad one.
Storm's here. Guess we'll see what it's bringing. Lunch rush wrapped up. Feels like I ran a marathon in grease shoes.
Hey Benny, we're all done back here. You staying for dinner prep?
That's Donna. Marcel's wife. Jersey born. Not tonight, Donna. Johnny's got a supply truck coming in. Says there's a sale tomorrow, so he needs everything counted and stocked. Perks of the job: build yourself a proper lunch, and nobody bats an eye.
Weatherman says it's gonna be a long, wet night.
That's what I heard.
I'm tapping the game if you want to catch it later. I know the TV over there throws a fit when it storms. Tell Cherry I got food packed for her and Mickey too.
Mickey's her little boy. About 6, I think. Quiet kid. Smart eyes. Her sitter canceled again. She's bringing him with her tonight. Storm's closer now. Sky's gone. That weird gray looks more like dusk than afternoon. Fridays always buzz a little harder. Folks trying to cash checks, race the storm. Just get home and pretend tomorrow's gonna fix everything. Cherry's probably already there. Mickey, too. We'll do our usual pizza, old games, wait out the night. Across town at Station 2, the crew's doing their usual Friday routine gear check. Clean down, get ready for whatever might roll in. Matt and Chris both lifers at this point. Good heads, steady hands. Amber's new. Matt's little sister, barely 19 and already badged. She was over the moon when she found out she'd be working under her big brother. He's the type that pushes you to be better, not harder. Then there's Dan, Mark, and Jimmy Boy. If Trouble had an all-star team, these three'd make first string. Not bad guys, just fearless. Back when they were rookies, they ran into a school blaze like it was a damn action movie. Found a closet lit up from some dumb kid sneaking a smoke. Captain Robinson lit them up worse than the fire. They still say they can hear him yelling. That was years ago. Now, Dan trains the new blood. Mark and Jimmy are building teams of their own. Grown into real leaders. Just rough around the edges. Then there's Mac Henry. Folks call him Old Man Mac, even though he's only 45. 7 feet tall, played ball down in Miami. But when his daddy passed, he came back home. Signed up with the department and never looked back. By 9 o'clock, that storm's turned mean. Winds got teeth. Thunder sounds like cannon fire.
Tree down, blocking North Greeno Road and Homestead Avenue. Police en route. No injuries reported at this time.
Nothing fancy. Just a downed tree. But in weather like this, small things turn big fast. Fairhope ain't big. But in a storm, it can feel 100 miles wide. Can't say why, but some nights just feel different. Back at Johnny's, it's business as usual, storm or no storm. Folks still need gas, beer, and snack cakes.
Hi there, Miss Jerry. Fishing's off for the night, looks like. Was hoping for base on the grill Saturday. Might try before sunrise if it clears. I got 22 gallons on pump 3. Kathy, you got your snacky capes in Dove Bar? How's little Mickey? School treating him right?
He's a handful, as always. Summer's coming though. Thinking of taking him to Disney for his birthday surprise trip.
Well, shoot. If Johnny's short-staffed, me and Kathy will cover for you. I still know how to run this place. This was my first job, you know. Met Kathy here, actually. She brought in her daddy's 57 Chevy. Didn't trust a Navy man to fix it till I made that engine purr.
Cherry, is Kent bothering you again with his old man stories?
Not at all. It's good to see you both. Damn. Looks like I'm missing the game tonight.
First storm of the season, I guess. How's Mickey?
He's good. I was just telling Kent about the surprise, Disney World, for his 7th birthday.
Disney. I went in October of '71. Tickets were only $3.50. Got a photo with Minnie Mouse. Mom kept it on the fridge for years. best hot dog I ever had. Main Street Wagon. And the pretzels soft, salty, with spicy mustard. Wizard, I tell you.
Add that to the Disney jar. Let Johnny know we'd be happy to cover for you, all right?
So how's my little one? Not too much trouble, I hope?
Nah, he's good. Just whooping my old high score.
Good evening. This is FLX 10 News Wama TV. NOAA has issued a severe weather warning, now under tornado watch. Next few hours, stay tuned.
Tornado watch?
Yeah, I'll go double check the building, make sure we're locked in. Gonna fuel the generator in the garage. If we lose power, we'll need it. If I need anything, I'll call. Stay down here with Mickey, keep him calm. Sometimes the storm outside's not half as scary as trying to keep a kid from feeling it.
That thing didn't just fall. Look at that cut. It's like it was snapped off. Snapped? The rest of the tree's over 100 feet back.
Like something just picked it up and dropped it right here.
What the hell's a limo doing in Fairhope?
Every small town's got that moment, the one where something changes. Not all at once. Just a ripple. Running under everything. Some things don't belong here. I didn't sleep much last night. The chair ain't made for it, but it's better than listening to a roof argue with the wind all night. They're still asleep. No leaks. No damage. Just another weird storm in Fairhope. Guess the crows took the morning off.
Good Morning Gulf Coast. Here's what we know after last night's severe storms. Crews worked through the night clearing debris in Fairhope and Baldwin County. No major injuries reported. Flooding in the southern areas has caused minor road closures near Fish River.
Lucky. Could have been worse.
And in national sports news, a shocking upset last night in Jackson, Mississippi. Ole Miss trounced Alabama 48-23 in a game that had fans across the South glued to their TVs.
He missed that game for a storm and a busted generator.
Guess I lost twice. It was all business as usual. But in a place like Fairhope, usual doesn't last long.
We really lost to Ole Miss by 25 points? In Jackson?
It's the end of the world.
I should have just stayed home this weekend. Could have avoided the shame.
Grandma always said Fairhope was slow, but never quiet.
Laundry. Mom's casserole. Catching up on sleep.
And horror movies. Driving tonight, right?
The Vampire Lovers. 1970s, blood, boobs, and bad wigs. I can't wait.
You okay, Bobby?
Yeah. Just haven't been home in a while.
5 kids. All from the same block in Fairhope. All thinking it's just another lazy weekend home.
Bobby, forgot your bag, had a feeling you'd already left. Thanks again for helping with those old texts from your grandmother's place. That house. It's a real piece of history. I'd love to visit sometime, maybe help get it listed.
Yeah, still kind of weird walking through it. I swear the attic floor breathes.
If you're around Sunday, I might stop by. That house has roots deeper than people know.
Order up! Order up!
You see that game score? 48-23. Man, I ain't seen Alabama lose like that since I had hair.
I was gonna watch it, but the storm had other plans. Lost signal halfway through that weather warning. Welcome in. Take a seat anywhere. Y'all here on business?
Passing through. We'll have 2 burgers, medium well. Fries. No ketchup mayonnaise, if you have it.
Mayonnaise on fries? That ain't a sin, but it sure ain't southern. Sure thing.
Mayo?
Yep.
Ain't from around here.
That's what I figured. Didn't catch a name. Didn't offer one. But they're here for something. And they know exactly what they're looking for. They weren't the first out-of-towners I'd seen today. But they were the first ones that made me wish I'd never opened the door. Not all secrets hide in the dark. Some live in plain sight behind dust, paper, and locked doors. Whatever this thing is, it didn't just blow in with the storm. It's been waiting.
Bobby, you might have found more than your grandmother ever realized.
Dogs don't go quiet like that unless they're waiting on something. Watching something up high. Could have been a mirror. A piece of junk caught up there. I've been in firefights. I've defused charges with seconds left. But I never felt a chill like those dogs gave me. Whatever's up there, it's not meant to be touched. That tree's always been there. Thought it was just an old landmark. But now, I don't think it belongs to us.
You look like you saw a ghost.
Not quite. But I saw something. Took out the trash. Heard dogs barking. Real riled up. Went to check it out. They were sitting around that old bent tree. Silent. Watching something up high.
What kind of something?
Didn't get a clear look. But it was glinting. Like metal. Sun caught it just right. But it felt wrong.
Dogs go quiet around something like that. You don't ignore it.
Exactly. I got closer. They just stared. Like they were guarding it. Or warning me off.
Did you climb?
Thought about it. took one step, they all looked at me. That was enough. And I've felt fear before. War zone fear. But this was different. Felt like I'd stepped into something I wasn't supposed to see.
You served?
Yo, Korea. Demo squad. Went in at 18. Got out not the same.
You never talk about that.
Ain't much to say. 4 years. One mission too many. Did some counseling. Been trying to forget ever since.
Ever think maybe that tree's been waiting for someone to notice it?
Marcel says things like that sometimes. Not loud. Not often. But when he does, I listen.
We'll keep an eye out. Tell the rest of the crew to stay sharp tonight. And maybe don't smoke all the emergency weed at once.
Sometimes it's not about what you see. It's about who you trust when you do.
You ever talk to anyone about what happened?
Not really. Military doc. Then I got real good at pretending.
You said Korea. MO unit?
Yo, 4 years. Started young, ended rough.
What happened?
Last assignment, I was training 5 South Korean boys on demolitions. Kids. First live op, I tagged along. Only 2 of us walked out. After that, I didn't want to know another name I might have to forget.
My old man was military. Chaplain, Army hospital in Hawaii during the war. He grew up on base. He believed in healing what can't be seen.
That why you became a priest?
Yeah. He did the work. Got ordained. The people expect priests to have answers, and I never trusted answers that came too quick.
So you gave it up?
Give up the pulpit, and not the purpose. We follow where I'm led, even if it's to a kitchen in a 2-stop-like town. You think what you saw today, the dogs, the tree, you think it's a coincidence?
I don't believe in coincidences. Not anymore.
Good, because neither do I.
There are some people who feel bigger than the space they're in. Marcel's one of them. Maybe that's why I trust him. Maybe that's why I told him.
Benny, whatever's coming, it's not just a story in an old house or a weird thing in a tree. It's pulling people here, calling something forward.
You sound like you know what it is.
I don't, but I've read enough scripture to know when something ancient is knocking.
They set up camp right here, checked out back all the time. We didn't even hear the door open.
There's no sign of them inside. They didn't take snacks. The food on the table was untouched.
Trail's muddy, but it looks like they stopped here and just kept walking. They left the box.
Sometimes a town tells you what's happening in whispers. Other times, it screams through the trees and expects you to listen.
Get the dogs leashed. We don't go in any deeper tonight. We hold the perimeter and call search rescue at dawn.
That night, 3 kids went missing. No signs of a struggle. No good tracks. Just bikes and a trail that ended in silence. Storm rolled on through. Left behind that kind of quiet that don't feel right. Like the town's holding its breath. That bell? 8 worked since before I was born. Storm years back snapped the chain clean off. Ain't nobody bothered fixing it. What the hella?
No one's touched that bell in 30 years.
Tell me that wasn't real.
I heard it. We all heard it. The bell is back. You'd think college towns sleep lighter than the rest. But that night, even the loud ones held their breath.
You're sure that wasn't just thunder?
Thunder don't chime in triplet.
All right, it was weird. But hey, we're heading home tomorrow. Whatever ghost bell that was can stay here.
I waited too long to go back. Fairhope's waking up.
Some truths don't live in daylight, and some doors only open after midnight. They came back, not with flashing lights or noise, just stillness. Like the town didn't notice them at all, but the land did.
They're back, just like last time. Same place, same suits.
You see that?
See what?
That man by the ditch. I swear he didn't have a face. Just smooth skin. Like putty.
Anyone else seeing this weird shit?
Most people saw a couple black cars. But the land knew something wasn't right. The crows knew too.
Easy now, ain't nothing out there.
It's 10:48 p.m. Logs haven't moved. Light activity just started again. Camera picked up minor EM spikes. Clips still matching the ones from the highway photo. I think it's starting to open.
Some things don't want to be seen, and some things don't want to be forgotten. But it's like that tree, you don't just ignore it once it glows. You feel it in your bones.
Yeah, look like old script or something. The paper is already calling it a hoax, but that's the same spot we passed after prom.
Almost there. I swear, this drive gets longer every time.
It's the fog and the mood. Just a weird...
Guys, check this out. The paper printed a blurry pic of a limo last night near Bobby's grandma's place. Same symbols as the ones you were researching, Bob.
What? From the books? That's them.
Okay, what is going on?
I swear it was there. It had glowing letters and everything. I think it's aliens.
Or ghosts.
You can tell when something's wrong in Fairhope. Even when no one says anything, the air just feels different. The animals know it. The trees know it. And the folks pretending not to, they know it too.
Camino despacio, sintiendo la tierra. El sol me abraza, la brisa me cierra. Descalzo voy por el verde camino.
You're still out this late?
Power's still out on my street. Figured we'd ride it out somewhere familiar.
I didn't climb it. Not because I couldn't, but because they didn't want me to. Not the dogs, whatever was watching them.
That's the same tree, isn't it? Near the old trailhead, where that family went missing.
Yeah?
My dad used to say, if you hear nothing in the woods, not birds, not wind, just nothing, that's when you run.
Front page. Some kid caught the limos on camera. Look at those markings.
That ain't paint.
Then what is it?
They're gonna lose their minds.
Those runes match the symbols found in the Silver Bay dig site from '97. Anyone remember that?
I swear I saw this car last night near Bobby's grandma's house. The lights were on inside the woods.
Kid says he saw one of the men walk into the trees. Said he didn't have a face.
It was smooth, like a wax figure. But he moved. He looked right at me.
The pulse is active again. Same frequency.
Then it's close.
Sometimes the storm don't end when the rain stops. Sometimes it keeps rolling under the ground, waiting for someone to listen.
It always smells like pine and fish out here. I swear it never changes.
And you love it.
Until the first mosquito takes a bite the size of your GPA.
Feels weird coming home after everything.
Yeah. I saw online some weird SUV crew was around here last night. People were saying something about men in suits creeping around.
You saw that post too? The one with the glowing limo? It's probably edited.
Maybe. But that's near Grandma's old place. Still feels like she's here.
Good. Maybe she can keep the weirdos in black suits away?
She wanted this place to be a museum. Said Fairhope had stories nobody ever told, right?
Like what?
I think we're about to find out.
Did you see those government types back again? SUV convoy parked out by the Orchard Road.
Yeah, I don't like it. Reminds me of those drills back in '85. Unmarked vans, zero eye contact.
It's starting again. Again?
Last thing I want is the power going out again.
Hey, you guys see that?
This place always felt weird at night.
She's found it.
In the silence after the storm, not everything returned to normal. Some things stayed awake and took to the air. It wasn't alone. There were dozens now watching rooftops, traffic, alleys, people. You wouldn't notice unless you looked, really looked.
Crows stirred last night. Too many of them. That ain't whether that brings him its omen.
It's the bell, ain't it? Heard it from my cabin. Rang out sharp like a war cry.
They're watching the bell. And we're watching them. Time to ready the totems.
They came back like shadows sewn into sunlight. Suits, no names. Just insignias and smiles. They said they were from some place called the Agency of Astro Investigation.
I saw one! By the road. No face, dude. No eyes, no mouth.
Only thing real about M was the unease they left behind. Sometimes it's the small things that make the world feel normal again. Like greasy burgers, chocolate shakes, and laughter that fills a booth with warmth. Well, look what the semester dragged in. You still fishing or just lying about it?
Better big mouth bass behind Richard's barn, but only if you sneak him.
This town's feeling weird, Benny. That bow, and those guys in the black suits. Missy saw one handing out alien brochures.
You kids stay sure. Fairhope don't like to be stirred. Not for long.
That bell wasn't a malfunction. We need to check the church. It was burnt out, right? No power. No chain to pull. But that bell rang with purpose.
Place feels like it's holding its breath.
It wasn't calling out. It was answering something.
The house always had weight. Not just history, something else. Something buried.
I haven't been back here since Grandma passed. Always said the land used to be sacred. I thought she meant spiritually, not literally.
No town records. Nothing past 1870. And yet, this carving, this one here, is West African. Syncretic, likely voodoo blended with Catholic rites. That's New Orleans' influence.
Beneath the roots, beneath the stories, the land remembers what people forget. Well, well, look what the storm blew back in.
Still flipping those pancakes like frisbees, huh?
Still driving that rattling death trap truck? Manny and I go way back. Tree forts, busted knees, and stolen big mouth bass. From behind Old Man Richard's farm pond. Fish always tasted better when you weren't supposed to have them.
You guys notice the cars out near our place?
Yeah. Black SUVs. Parked all weird.
Government types?
Creeps. One of them stared at us on our way into town. Like, no expression at all.
Been quiet. That bell, the one from last night at the old church. There's no pull chain. Hasn't been for years. So, wind? No wind hits that tower like that. Not enough. And the rope was cut and sealed. No power lines or rigging. That bell rang itself. The sheriff. He's meeting us there in an hour. Something doesn't sit right. That roadblock with the tree, the bell, and that crow we saw overhead. It's the same one I saw last week when the farmer's dog went missing.
So do you think there is a bird pulling the strings now?
No, not at all. I think something else is using it to watch over Fairhope.
The crow and the bear. Folktale watchers and guardians. They weren't just myths, were they, Lucille? Totemic marks, binding seals. Entry 47. I've confirmed what Lucille hinted at before her passing. The land her home was built on sits atop a burial ground, not just of bodies, but of old power. A boundary line between what is and what should remain beyond. The tribes, the crows and the bears. They were guardians, shape changers, protectors, hidden among us for centuries, even now. And something has begun stirring them again.
They are not just birds. Not anymore. They remember more than we dare imagine. And tonight, they return not alone.
The crows have stirred. The watchers move again. The time is nearly upon us.
Do we answer the call?
We were never meant to fade. The earth remembers, and so must we. Tomorrow, we rise.
Not every storm comes with wind and rain. Some come with wings.
We've been waiting for you. I see you. Behind you. I can smell your fear. We've come for you.
Halloween night, 1974. Fairhope, Alabama's been acting strange these past few months. Folks don't like to talk about it straight, but everybody's noticed. Dogs barking at nothing, porch lights flickering when the lines are solid, radio stations cutting out and catching songs that ain't been played in 20 years. Little things, odd things, the kind you try to laugh off until they pile up so high you can't ignore them no more. I keep me a notebook. Nothing fancy, just one of them dime store spirals. Wrote down every oddball thing I seen or heard since June. Blue lights drifting over the pecan grove, 2 in the morning. Footprints in the mud behind the shed, start in the middle and don't go nowhere. Crow feather on my truck seat, windows rolled tight. That book's near full now, And it's got me thinking all them pieces might fit together if you look just right. Every story, every clue keeps pointing to that old house sitting out yonder on County Road 9. The Carpenter place. Ain't had a soul live there since I was a boy, but it's still standing, leaning to one side like it's Listonin in. Folks cross the road rather than walk by it even in broad daylight. You can laugh, but I swear the air there weighs more than anywhere else. Stand at the gate long enough, you'll feel it pressing on your chest, same as I have. A few nights back, I put my ear to that front door. Don't ask me why. Curiosity's got its claws in me, and I'll be damned if I didn't hear a high-pitched whistling, like a kettle fixing to boil. No one inside, no stove burning, just that sound hanging in the dark. I pulled back quick, 'cause every hair on my arms was standing straight. So here we are, Halloween night, me and my good buddy fixing to meet down by Carla's newspaper stand. Streetlight hums there, moths hitting the glass like they're trying to warn us away. He's bringing coffee in a thermos and a flashlight bright enough to blind a coon. I got rope, chalk, a pocket knife, and a little mason jar of salt my granny swore to keep off whatever don't belong in this world. Might sound foolish, but I'd rather be foolish than sorry. We got rules. Step quiet. Don't split unless we have to. If the bell rings, we freeze. If the air smells like copper, we get the hell out. Bravery's fine, but stupid'll get you buried. Still, I can't help wanting to know. Something's been stirring in this town, and it all circles back to that house. Last week, the hound stopped barking all at once, just stood there watching the empty air by the chimney. Power went out, but only when my record player spun that old tune Mama used to hum. Crows have been roosting on the telephone wires, all fastened west like they're waiting for something.
Flight 527, runway 8 kilo here, cleared for takeoff. Flight 527, runway 8 kilo here, cleared for takeoff.
It looks like you're descending, sir. I need to make sure you are climbing, not descending. Focus pilot. Air 22 Golf, stay altitude. Correct 500 to the Golf. Air 22 Golf, low altitude alert. Climb immediately. Climb the airplane, maintain 5,000. Climb the airplane, please. Just level out the plane and climb the airplane up to 5,000 when you can, sir. You appear to be descending again, sir. Are you, stay altitude?
Tower, an aircraft just crashed about a half mile in front of us into the house.
Maybe it's all nothing. Maybe it's just creaks and shadows and a raccoon squatting where he don't belong. But if it's more, if all them little signs light up into something bigger than tonight's the night we find out. When that house finally exhales, when whatever's hiding in there turns its eyes on us, I aim to be ready, with my friend beside me, to meet whatever waits in the dark. Well now, let me catch y'all up proper. This very afternoon, I went and bought me a big old box of books from them college youngins down by the fairgrounds. They was cleaning out a dorm room, tossing things they didn't reckon had much worth. Truth is, they didn't know what treasure they had sitting there in them dusty covers. One book in particular, Lord, it was so caked with dust I near choked just blowing on it. Felt older than my grandpappy's boots. Took me a spell for I got the courage to open it, and when I did, well, there was a passage in there, odd thing, mighty peculiar. Sounded less like poetry and more like some kind of Halloween conjure. Reading it out loud in the afternoon light gave me a shiver straight down my bones, like the autumn wind whistling through bare pecan branches. Been sitting heavy on my mind ever since, like something scratching around the edges of my thinking. Makes the hair on the back of my neck prickle something fierce. Now, here it is, All Hallows Eve, Fair Hope, Alabama, 1970-something, moon riding high, and the streets quiet as a graveyard. I keep hearing that line over and over in my head, like it ain't done with me yet. Maybe I ought to wait until morning to fool with it. But here I am, lantern in hand, standing on the porch, fixing to step foot in that old ghost house down yonder. Folks say it's just rotten timbers and possums, but I got me a notion it might be holding more than cobwebs tonight. And I tell you plain, I sound like one of them fool cartoon teenagers with their talking hound dog, bumbling through shadows, imagining spooks round every corner. But I can't be bumbling like Laurel and Hardy. Gotta put on my best Nancy Drew hat-keen eyes, steady hands, no nonsense. Cause on this night of nights, with the Gulf breeze blowing cold and that book's words rattling round in my skull, something sure feels off. Like the world's tilted just enough that you know something ain't right, but you can't rightly say what. Reckon I'll find out soon enough if I got the grit to step across that threshold. The veil grows thin, the night grows deep, where shadows wander, where silence weeps. All Hallows Eve, the door swings wide, the living walk, dead abide. Hearths burn low, candles sigh, lanterns gutter, spirits cry. The wind is bitter, the ground is cold, the ancient stories stir, retold. Keep your children near, lock fast the gate, the hour is ripe, the hands of fate. The Samhain waits with hollow grin to draw the fragile shadows in. He walks the fields where scarecrows stand. He drags the sea across the sand. A crowd of bone, cloak of ash, eyes like embers, cold from clash. He sets his table in the glade, with spectral fruit and feast arrayed. Silver goblets, meat of air, yet all who eat are prisoners there. So hide your babes, keep Hearthstone bright, guard your door against the night. For should they wander from your side, they'll feast with Samhain lost inside. The laughter comes from hollow trees, the whispers crawl upon the breeze. Jack-o'-lanterns leer and glow, marking paths where children go. Step not beyond the ancient barrel, else the moon will loose her arrow. The hunt begins when bells are rung, and Samhain claims the tender young. Mothers weep and fathers pray, yet none can turn the god away. His hunger is the wheel that turns, the veil is thin, the harvest burns. Candles gutter, spirits roam, the dead tonight may walk you home. But if you dare to glance behind, you'll see his banquet, darkly lined. Children's voices, faint and sweet, sing the songs of endless feast. No bread, no milk, no prayer of old can buy them back or break his hold. So heed the tale when nights grow long. Guard your blood with fire and song. For Samhain comes when shadows weave on All Hallows' dark, unholy eve. And if you falter, if you stray, if watchful I should slip away, know this truth. Though hearts may cleave, your child shall dine with him this evening. twitchy all week, Benny. Like you done seen something crawling out the swamp. What's in that bag?
Ain't no crawling critter. Something older. Found me something at Miss Lucille's shop off Church Street.
Lord have mercy, you went and seen that voodoo priestess again? Thought you swore her off after she tried selling you that hate water.
This ain't no snake oil. Paid $3.50 for these.
$350? Boy, you've been sniffing too much marsh gas.
She said they belonged to Baron Samdi himself, the Loa of Death. Guardian of graveyards. These ain't just glasses, they're a doorway. Said they can see past the veil.
Past the veil? You mean like ghosts? Spirits?
Not just C&M over. That old Hensley house where the kid's been disappearing. Lucille said these could help us find M if they're on the other side.
You're talking about walking into the dead folks' yard like it's the Piggly Wiggly.
Something in that house took those kids. Ain't no deputy's flashlight gonna catch it. But maybe they can.
You even try them on yet?
Once, in my mama's garden last night. The air got cold, real cold. Saw shapes moving between the azaleas, shadows where nothing stood. Heard a voice whisper my name like a cane-toad croaking.
Well, hellfire, Benny. That's something. But if them glasses really belong to the Baron, you best mind your manners. The Lord don't play.
And run fast, Bearklaw. Because once we put these on, I don't think the den'll just stand still no more.
Lord help me. But if I see something reaching for me from the other side, I'm running like a scalded dog.
Sounds like the war zone all over again.
We can't stay here for long. I don't know what the hell is happening out there, but those were fireworks going off.
The firehouse is a few blocks away. If we go slow and low, try not to bring the wrong attention to us. We should make in fairly quick, like...
We need to save anyone we see and get the safe tea quick like. This jar of salt will only do so much.
Made it. Looks deserted. No lights, no people. Looks like the rest of the town. Don't make any sense. Though, not with all that chaos we heard. After all that gunfire, sirens, and now, not a single dead body. Maybe we can call for help inside. Or at least find some keys to a vehicle.
Baney, boy, you don't know how good it is to see someone hell. Even if it's you and Bearklaw. I've been holding Firewatch tonight while the others took Engine 1 down to Hope Park for the Halloween fair for the kids. Hay rides and all. Engine 2 is covering Firewatch in the state park. But once the store rolled in, I lost every line I had. Phone's dead. CB's been nothing but static. Not a damn voice coming through.
Let's head over to Sonny's. He's got that new diesel generator, plenty of fuel. Place is built like a storm bunker. Maybe we can regroup there. If we find anyone on the way, we should bring them with us.
Good call. We'll take what we can carry. But I'll warn you, I've seen my share of bad nights, and this one's just getting started.
Yeah, you ain't seen what we just ran through.
You two head to the diner. Check for folks there. I'll swing by the park. Meet me back in 30. If anyone's still breathing, we're bringing them home.
Stay behind me, Bearklaw. Let me go first.
Benny, is that you out there? Wow. Man, am I glad to see both of you. It was a good night. The kids' party went smooth, everyone laughing. But around midnight, power cut out. Sounded like a damn tornado hit the place. We hid in the back, but when it passed, there was blood everywhere. Not ours. I don't even know whose.
Let's get you patched up. We ran into Mac. He's headed to the park, checking for survivors. Says the phones are down, CB2.
We gotta move! Found the other fire crew shaken up bad, but alive. We've got a truck, and Sonny's on the CB, faint but there. He's heading to the station, firing up that generator. Says he's prepping for survivors.
Negative, okay, nothing further, just take care of me on the corner.
Engine 1. Come back. Anyone reading me out there? Over.
I repeat, this is Engine 2. Who is this? Over.
Engine 2. Thank the Lord. This is Marcel. You boys still breathing? Over.
Marcel. Man, good to hear a live voice. We're mobile, got a few wounded, but we're rolling. What's your situation? Over.
You're holding steady. Got survivors. Some beat up, some worse. Bunny's got the generator running and floodlights on. Over.
Copy that. We were headed toward the firehouse. Figured we'd regroup there. Oh. You got anyone on that end? Over.
Negative. You don't go to the firehouse. We just lived there with Chief Mac. You know what? No signal. You hear me? Over.
Roger that. No firehouse. We'll alter course. Said Mac's still alive? Over.
Yeah. He's with Benny and Bearklaw. They're out searching the west side, picking up folks as they go. Over.
Good to know. We're heading down County Road 12, cutting through toward Maine. Whole damn town's blacked out. Looks like a war zone. Over.
Yeah. We seen it too. Blood, busted glass, but no bodies. You find anyone alive, bring him in. We'll keep the lights on. Over.
Roger that. We've seen enough tonight to take your word. Over.
You ain't alone, brother. Yeah. Just keep moving toward the light. Over and out.
Engine 2, out.
You go with that 43 you had. I didn't hear any, but that just looks like we do. 10-4, I just
This ain't right. All this blood and no dead. You think this is just chaos or something else?
Whatever it is, we pissed someone or something that set this in motion.
In God help us all. 'Cause whatever came for this town ain't done yet.
Lord Almighty, if this is a dream, somebody best pinch me awake right quick. My legs weren't made for all that running. I ain't sprinted that hard since the sheriff's turkey chase in 62.
Dream or not, Bear, that was no costume party out there. I saw their eyes, empty as a church with no hymns. Dead men don't walk unless something foul has been stirred.
Hellfire, it feels like I'm back in Da Nang. Streets on fire, folks screaming, bodies getting up when they got no business moving. I swore I'd never see war again, yet here it is, crawling out of the dirt.
No, calm now. We just need to wake up, that's all. Any minute, alarm clock's gonna ring. I'll be back in my shop sorting paperbacks, wondering why the floorboards creak. This is a nightmare with a bad sense of humor.
There. Listen, this ain't sleep. This ain't dreaming. Evil's walking outside, and we're still breathing, which means we got a duty. We keep folks together. We hold the line.
Duty. Yeah, that's the word. In country, you don't get to close your eyes and hope it's a dream. You keep your rifle clean, keep your brothers close, and you don't quit breathing till the sun comes up. Guess tonight ain't no different.
Well, reckon if we ain't waking up, then we better figure how to stay alive till daylight. And Lord help us all if daylight don't come.
Be still, my weary travelers. You have run far, but the night's story is not yet finished. You three have caught the eye of old Baron Samdi himself. He has watched your stumbling flight, your fear, your courage, and he has been most entertained. But you, Benny, he wished to teach you a lesson. A reminder, soldier, never trifle with forces beyond your grasp. Life and death are not toys for men to shuffle like cards. You can thank him properly, in the dawn, by returning the glasses to your voodoo priestess. She will be waiting. The storm crows called out to us, and we answered. For a time we will remain near the great tree, where the veil runs thin. Perhaps you will need us yet, if you insist on walking the crooked path that leads toward shadow. But take heed, let the true sages of the arcane tend to the mysteries. That burden is not yours to carry. Come the morning, all will return as it should be. And Dr. Brown will come to speak with you. He seeks the missing children, and he will want your tale. For now, rest, my friends. The night is long, but sleep will guard you. We will meet again, sooner than you think. This land has been blessed. Its breath stirs in the stones. Its heart beats beneath the roots. The gardens stand as watchers eternal, their gaze unbroken, their silence deep. They see what was and what shall come, and in their shade no malice may linger. Walk softly upon this sacred soil, for every step is known, and every whisper carried by the wind. Go with peace upon your path, and live with love within your hearts. Let compassion be your compass, and kindness your crown. For though you journey onward, the land remembers, and the ever-watching gardens shall keep your spirit safe.